say, yes, I do want to be married one day.
No. You want a husband is what you want to be.
I absolutely do not.
Okay, you want to be married, but marriage has roles.
Correct.
You don't want to be a wife. You want to be a partner.
I want to be a wife.
Okay, you were a wife.
I just happened to.
You were a wife before. Ma'am, you were. What you've described and what I've heard is equality and being heard. You want to be a partner. That's a partner. It's a partner, man. It's a partner. It's not a wife.
Correct.
Men don't want women that move this way. I need you to understand that it doesn't matter what you think. Men don't want women like this.
We sure as hell don't. Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I am your host, Richie Rich, bringing another video to you today. This time, feminist divorces her husband and chooses a career instead. Before we get into the video, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and leave your comments below. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Cheng, you know what to do. Hit the intro and let's go.
Rolling by trike. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
How old are you?
I am 26. Okay.
All right, so we're talking about boss chick to side chick. What do we got?
Boss chick. Definitely.
Oh, you're a boss chick?
Am I? Most definitely. Well, I like to think I am.
Okay. Are you single? Are you married?
I'm single.
Any children?
No children.
What makes you a boss chick?
I stand up for myself and what I believe in.
Okay. Let's look at something real. Did you go to college?
No, but I have a corporate position. I guess.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. What do you do?
I'm a recruiter for healthcare workers.
You're a recruiter and you didn't go to college?
Yeah. Based off experience.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I definitely started I worked my way up, basically.
Right. Well, what does the word boss mean?
Boss is definitely somebody that holds their own, whether it's, I guess, being a boss is like you're holding your own, whether it's
what state are you in? What state are you in?
New York.
Okay, so you went to school in this country.
Mm-hmm.
You graduated from high school?
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying isn't a boss. So let's start again. What is a boss?
I don't even want to say too much because I don't even want to go there. But what? I don't know. I don't want to say too much because you're mean. So I'm oh, I don't even know if I should go there. But I feel like a boss is I'm a boss ass bitch. Every time I think about that, I think about that song.
Okay. Don't tell me about what you feel. Tell me about what you know.
So,
first off, what you're describing, standing up for yourself, that's not a boss.
Yeah, not letting people run all over you.
Let's define words. Words mean stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
A boss, a person who's in charge of a worker group or of an organization. Standing up, what you define as a boss is not what a boss is. See, what modern women do, you guys just talk in these grandiose terms. You aggrandize yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in charge of anybody other than yourself?
Yes.
You have direct reports at your job?
Yes.
You've hired people?
Mm-hmm.
What's your title?
Recruiter.
Okay, recruiters don't have staff necessarily.
Mm-mm.
Right. Do you have staff?
No, but I have dogs.
What? He just told you what a boss was. Who are you? You're in charge of dogs? Anyway.
I have things that depend on me, I guess.
All right.
Not a kid, but...
Okay. So, man, at 26 years old, you're not a boss of anything.
Right, but myself.
But that doesn't make you a boss chick. You're just a chick.
Not a side chick. That's most definitely not. So you gave me an option whether if I was a boss or a side chick. Definitely not a side chick, though.
Well, if you call yourself a boss chick, that's not the whole program. Boss chicks become side chicks. Women who talk like you become side chicks.
Really? How do you think so?
Because don't nobody want to be with women like you. Period. Men of any kind of value don't want to be with women like you. Or any woman who thinks of themselves as a boss chick. That's how.
Look in the paper. Look on social media. Look anywhere. You're talking about 26 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You're a recruiter, if that's what you are. Cool. Didn't go to college. Fine. You have a corporate position. Okay. But that's not boss. At 26 years old in corporate America, you're entry level. Entry level, second step at best.
But I do have a talent. That's something that, whether you want to go there or not, but like I definitely
does it pay your bills?
Absolutely.
Okay. Look at I'm gonna go there. Stop talking vague, because what I'm getting now for you is cap.
Stop the cap.
At 26 years old and a recruiter, New York City, is that where you live?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your own place or do you have a roommate?
My own.
Who's in the background?
I have a friend. Like, what the heck?
You have your own place at 26 as a recruiter. Mm-hmm. What talent do you have that pays money?
What talent?
Yeah, you said you have a talent.
Do I have to pay?
You said I have a talent. And I said, does it pay your bills? Well, yeah. What do you have? What talent do you have that pays money?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I'm definitely a choreographer and dancer.
Where?
All over the world. I've been all over. But aside from that, like, you're like, I'm getting where you're going, but like at the same time, you're like going back to the same subject of boss chick. I know what it is because I've been there before. I've been juggling whether a 9 to 5 or creativity is something that is good for the soul, whether it's good either or. So I'm like, okay, so back to like that. I was like, okay, so I'm like thinking in my head, like boss chick or side chick is more like, okay, like either one. I'm more like, I'm just getting to the subject of like, what's the point of like saying all that?
What the hell did you just say?
I guess because I'm like lost. I'm like that whole thing.
Yeah, you're just babbling. You're just babbling. Bosses don't babble.
Okay.
You've accomplished nothing. You've achieved nothing to speak of in life at all, but yet you consider yourself a boss chick.
But you danced you've choreographed dances all over the world. Right. And you're a recruiter in a corporate job in New York City at 26 years old. This is what becomes of the boss chicks, folks. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's just like, for right now, that's what it is. Not saying that that's who I am forever. I feel like you're capped because like you don't get like 2021 realness.
Yeah, ma'am. You don't know what talking
That
about.
like
You don't know what talking about. You're just
people
babbling.
grow when people.
No,
like,
you don't. No. This is
grow
what.
into
And thank you.
things
This is
that,
what I
like,
mean. These
people want
creatives.
for
These
themselves.
creatives. These
You're like saying,
creatives.
what are you
These
right now?
These creatives.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, I just let you talk.
KS, you shouldn't have let her talk. You should have shut this down a while ago.
And don't get upset that you made yourself sound crazy.
Because like
What don't I get? What don't I get? I let you speak. I let you
Not
speak.
who I am, and
I
whether
let
it was
you.
a bullshit
Don't overtalk me.
side chick.
Don't overtalk me. I let you speak. I let you try to put your best foot forward and say what it is you are. And I'm sorry, man. You sound crazy to me. I got a corporate job, and I'm a choreographer, and I'm a boss chick, and I'm this and that. I got talents to pay the bills, and I'm such and so forth. And everybody's like, this chick got a bonnet on her head and a mouth and a mind full of marbles.
Do you want to see like my?
I don't really.
Like,
I just said you got a bonnet on your
see?
head. You got on Instagram as a boss chick with 11,000 people watching with a bonnet on your head.
And taking the bonnet off don't make you look or sound any less crazy than you have already made yourself look.
Ain't nothing boss about
Because
that.
I'm not trying too hard. What is this? Like that's not. What do I have to, like, try too hard?
Modern boss chicks, people. This is what I hear most of the time when I hear this boss chick babble. Boss chick babble.
Boss chick
babble. You got a lot to say about nothing. I'm like, if you had to sit down and talk to somebody and say, okay, in the next 10 years, where are you going to be professionally?
Mm-hmm. You don't know that. You don't know nothing.
No, I know me. I'm talking about you. It's clear that you don't know anything. I'm asking you, do you know you don't know anything?
Do I know?
Yeah, do you
I know
that,
exactly.
Okay, where are you going to be in the next 10 years?
That I don't need to share with you because I'm going to show it in my life existence.
Right, kick.
I know you. You know you. And I know you know that I know you.
How can you imagine dating someone and trying to sit up and have a conversation with someone like that who just talks about nothing? I feel like I wasted 10 minutes of my life listening to that. Anyway, next clip.
Like a couple of years later, he eventually filed.
So you initially filed. You were the initial plaintiff.
Correct.
Did you close that case? Or are you still the plaintiff on the divorce action?
No, I closed the case.
Why did he file for divorce?
I guess like after years of entanglements and what have you, he started to have an affair outside of the relationship.
So he divorced you because of what?
What do you mean?
You said he filed for divorce, so he was the plaintiff in the action. What was the reason?
At this point, he had another pregnancy. Like it was messy.
So he divorced you because he had a mistress pregnant.
Correct. And
but this is also, you were working at this time.
At this time, I was attending school full time. Correct.
All right. So he wanted a wife to stay at home and have his children.
Correct.
And you wanted a career.
Correct.
Well, then you shouldn't have married a wealthy man.
Yeah, I was young.
No, but see, you also took advantage of that wealth and that lifestyle.
I took advantage.
No, ma'am. You took advantage of the wealth and the lifestyle. Meaning you enjoyed that. Listen. I hear very well. You can pull that bullshit on somebody else. You can't pull it on me. When you were married to a wealthy man, meant you have a standard of living that you could not afford with your own skills. You could not afford the lifestyle you had. It came from him. The home, the car, the food, everything else. And you chose to go out to work where most women don't want to. And then so now you got it. You don't have the wealthy man because you decided to leave and he decided to go have affairs and get somebody else pregnant. Well, you decided to leave too.
Correct.
And I guarantee you, he's probably better off with it. And you out working with 3 kids in a wrecked home. In a wrecked home? Yeah, you wrecked your own home. Home records. You wreck your home. You decided to go to school or go to school full time because the money you were making doesn't change the wealth. You didn't need to do it. What you did was you didn't need to do it. If he was wealthy, you didn't need to do it.
Okay, now.
If he was wealthy, you didn't need to do it. You may have wanted to do it. You didn't need to do it.
Okay.
So the bottom line is you made a choice about you. You made a choice for you. It wasn't a choice for the betterment of your family. It was a choice because it's something you wanted. It was a selfish choice. And sometimes when you make selfish choices, you reap the consequences of those choices. And that's what happened.
Okay.
True or false?
I hear what you're saying.
I'm asking no man, is that true or false? You said wealthy, meaning he didn't need you to work. He was paying. All right. So that was selfish. You wanted to do that. That's fine. That's fine. But you got what comes with it. So now you're out in the dating market with 3 kids, 16, 8, 9, and a woman who's a nurse, one of the least attractive professions out there.
I'm also a business owner.
One of the least attractive things, another one of the least attractive things that a woman can be. A nurse and a business owner, a mother of 3. You got 5 things that don't nobody want. Plus a divorce, and how much was the man you were with? How much was he making annually? How wealthy was he?
He was great with investments.
Right. So, how much annually?
At least I would say 80 to 100,000 a year.
Wait, what? 80 to 100,000 a year? I thought she said wealthy. 80 to 100,000. Y'all let me know. 80 to $100,000 a year is not wealthy. I mean, it might be comfortable, but for a man with a wife and 3 kids, hey, kudos for him for making it happen on that salary, because 80 to $100,000 is not wealthy. I thought I was ready. I was listening for her to say the brother made 300,000, 250, 300,000, but 80 to 100,000? Okay. All right.
It's not wealthy. Wealthy is hundreds of thousands of dollars. He was middle class. So what do you call wealth?
I consider wealth having investments, being able
That's not wealth, man. Wealth, investments. You got a 401k. That's an investment. That doesn't make you wealthy.
Interesting.
It's not interesting. You got a goddamn Fidelity account. That doesn't make you wealthy. Wealthy is money that makes money on top of money. Wealthy people don't work. Did your man have a job?
Yes.
Okay.
At that time, yes.
Okay. But the bottom damn line is however you got to, man. You wanted to be a career woman. You got a career.
Correct.
And you got a business.
Correct.
You got no time and 3 kids.
Correct.
You've got no time for a man.
Even if you found somebody who wanted you, you ain't got no time for him. You have no time, no quality. You have no quality time for any quality man. Why would a man choose you? That's what I would want to know. Why would a man choose you in your situation? There's just better choices out there.
And and truly that's why I'm here, because I don't have really that much time for a man. And I'm somewhat content with my life. I like content.
Until your children get old. Until your 8-year-old recognizes I've got to get out of here, and then in 10 years you'll be how old?
Correct. In 10 years I'll be 45.
Yeah. And then it gets real.
I can understand.
But you said you want to get married.
I would love. Yes, of course I would love to get married.
But marriage is important.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. What about the mentality of pursuing your passion of who you are? And
men don't want to marry ma'am. Men don't want to marry feminists. Men don't want partners. They want wives. Like what your husband. Men don't want you. Men don't want women who move like you. That's why marriage is on the drop. All this shit you're talking about, your passion and this has got you single.
Well, if that's so be it.
Yeah, so die alone.
So I'll never die alone.
Oh yeah, die alone means you're not going to have a marriage. That means you got your kids and you got 3 sons.
Correct.
Hopefully they'll go off and have their own lives and won't feel like they need to take care of their mother and feel guilty. I hope they hear my content and realize that their mother made her own choices. So if she wants to be there. And you can be a nurse and a business owner and fulfilled in spirit, and that's cool, but you don't get a man of value, because men of value want women who are more traditional. You're a modern, more liberal woman. Fine. But that doesn't work in traditional relationships.
Congratulations to you for being that modern woman with a career. Yay, guess what you win? Not a thing. Not shit. Baby, you're going to be alone. Or you can be a side chick. You could always be somebody's side chick because you're not terrible looking. So somebody will take you as a side chick for sure. But as far as being in a relationship, baby, that's not going to happen.
And the kind of men that you would kind of be attracted, the kind of men who would be cool with that, you likely wouldn't be attracted to.
Well, yeah, it's really hard for me to be attracted to any man, to be quite honest.
Well, then, good. Then go buy a cat.
I have a dog.
No, but that's not what I meant.
Okay.
The problem isn't the men.
Okay.
The problem isn't the men.
I'm not that the problem is the men, because I've met some really great men. So I'm not bashing any man.
I didn't say you were. I'm just saying that it's abnormal for human females to be alone.
It truly is. So
you're living counter to your nature.
Yes.
Human beings didn't evolve to be like you.
Yeah.
So you can say what you want, but when this video is over, you're still living counter to your evolutionary biology and your nature.
And correct. And that's why I say, yes, I do want to be married one day.
No. You want a husband is what you want to be.
I absolutely do not.
Okay. You want to be married, but marriage has roles.
Correct.
You don't want to be a wife. You want to be a partner.
I want to be a wife.
Okay, you were a wife.
I just happened to.
You were a wife before. Ma'am, you were. What you've described and what I've heard is equality and being heard. You want to be a partner.
And here you go, talking over people, arguing, being argumentative, being combative, at the same time saying how you want to be a wife. Do you not see how that doesn't mesh?
That's a partner. It's a partner, ma'am. It's a partner. It's not a wife.
Correct.
And men are not looking for, ma'am. What you're talking about is modern marriage, where we are partners. Men are not looking for modern marriage. It's on the decline in the West. Every race. Men don't want women that move this way. I need you to understand that it doesn't matter what you think. Men don't want women like this.
So are you telling me that every woman who's on here listening right now should not work? Because that's where I'm getting a little confused.
I didn't say every woman on here should not work. I don't care what you do. You accept the outcomes. If you want to be an individual, you wanted to be heard. You wanted your business and your career. That means you were an individual above your marriage.
That means I got into a marriage where I shouldn't have, correct?
Ma'am, it doesn't matter. You have children, and you had a duty. Are you a Christian on top of this?
Correct.
Yes?
Yes, correct.
Okay, well then where in Christianity were you allowed to leave your husband?
I did not.
Not leave. But
you're allowed to divorce. You're allowed to separate based off of infidelity, in which.
But you did. But also, ma'am, you also know that your husband didn't want you to go out working either.
He did not want me to go. He did not want me to go to school. But
thank you.
But there was a point in our relationship where he got hurt. And I had to work.
So this is what I mean. I'm not going to debate back in semantics. Men don't want to do this right here. You're right, man. Be right. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Men don't want any part of this. You had your bite at the apple. You were married. You had a man who wanted a wife, and he wanted to take care of everything. You wanted a job and a business. You got it.
So,
no, you got it. You got 3 kids. You have no future.
I have a question for you, for you as a man, and I'm raising.
Click.
No.
So, all right. So there you have it. I mean, it is what it is. And you have this feminist woman who gets married to a man who she said was wealthy, who turns out was not that wealthy. But like I said, hats off to him for making it happen on an $80,000 or $100,000 salary with 3 kids and a wife. But a man who was clearly providing. She didn't argue about his ability to provide and take care of his family and protect his family. That wasn't her. Her whole thing was all about her. I want to work. I want to go out. I want to do something that's contrary to what my family needs. Everything was fine in the house. It's not sometimes as a family, when you are a mother, when you are a wife, when you are a husband, you have to put your needs aside for the greater good of your family. And that's the commitment you need to make to your family, is to put your family first. And some people, especially in the West, it seems like it's really hard for them to do that. We're trained to be so selfish and think about ourselves and what we want, what we want. But how about the children, especially the children? How about putting your children first and making sure your children have a mother, a father, in a family, in a happy and healthy family? So guess what? You got your career. You got your career. You're a nurse now, and you got 3 kids, and you're divorced. Good luck finding a new man of any kind of value, let alone 80 to 100 or more than that. Good luck with that. But wait, not all the news is bad, because you are a prime target for being a side chick. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you like the video. Don't forget that we have a whole bunch of other videos just like this, some of them even better than this. I'll see you in 2 days. Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad. I'm out. Deuces.